Hey, Nancy, thanks for meeting with me. And like I said on the phone, really excited to get start looking at homes with you because the market really has changed from what it was a year ago. I mean, when I was working with buyers last year, there just wasn't a whole lot of inventory, and things have really changed with the change in rates. There's always a silver lining, and part of that silver lining is there's a lot more inventory to look at now. So excited to start showing you those homes. Before we do that, we need to get certain paperwork taken care of. And I want to just explain several of these documents. One will be the purchase contract. I want you to understand that purchase contract so when the time comes, you're ready to write an offer and you feel comfortable signing that. Fair enough?
Yep.
Okay. The other document that we need to sign is what's known as a buyer broker agreement. And this is where you're signing essentially a short-term contract with my company and myself to represent you when we go and look for a home. Are you okay with that?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure that I'm comfortable signing particularly with just one agent. I haven't worked with you before. I was thinking maybe interviewing a few other agents. So I don't know if I'm comfortable doing that.
Hey, listen, I think, I got into real estate 21 years ago. And I think back to that time, if somebody had approached me with this and it being the first time buying, I'd have some of the same feelings. And so hopefully you'll allow me to just share with you a few things, and hopefully we can answer some of your questions and see if we can actually get working together. Okay. So when I got my license with the state, one of the rules that they have is, and it's really mostly for the public's protection, is to have our agency relationship, to whatever degree I'm going to be your agent, defined in writing. That's actually a rule from the Division of Real Estate. I like my license. I like what I do for a living. And so coming full circle, if I'm going to show you homes and help you buy and secure a home, we will need to get that signed. But I want to also tell you that there's flexibility in that, right? There's no set duration. There's no, really no mandates of what that looks like. And so I get it. You haven't worked with me. And I think that's a fair concern. Something that we can do in this contract is I can do an addendum to this. I already have the approval from my broker that we can put a 7 or a 10-day window where you're seeing if I'm representing you well, bringing you homes that you want. And if any time during that 7 to 10-day period, if you I know this would be hard for me to understand, but if it came back to where you're like, I just don't know if Matt's the guy to represent me, no harm, no foul. All you have to do is provide in writing to us that you want to cancel that agreement, and you're free to work with anybody else, right?
Okay.
And over the years, I've had some other people say, well, I want to have multiple agents work for me, and on the surface, that sounds good. But when an agent starts representing them, they have what they call fiduciary responsibilities, and those are legal responsibilities. So if I have 5 different buyers that I work with and only 4 of them have buyer brokers and you're the one that doesn't, my first responsibility is to them because I quite literally have legal responsibilities to them. And so I'd never want to treat any of my clients, that way and put them at a disservice. So I think coupled with, giving you a flexible time to kind of test the waters and see if I'm doing the job for you, as well as understanding kind of the purpose of it, that it actually creates legal responsibilities to you as my client. How about we go through the document and I tell you the different sections. Feel free to take it home and look at it. Ask me any questions that you come back. I'll see if I can answer them for you. And then when we go to start looking at homes, we'll have that signed, however that looks.
Yeah, that sounds good. Much more comfortable with that. Sure.
Thank you.